Battery medium. Connected. Connected to Dad's iPad. Dad's iPad. Disconnected. Connected to Broca's pad and Dad's iPad. Battery medium. Battery medium. Connected to Dad's iPad. Dad's iPad. Disconnected.
House Republicans who were involved with pressuring former Vice President Mike Pence to reject electors and encouraging protests to march on the Capitol on January 6th. She is the that's
connected to Doug's icon. Battery connect. Five. Zygon. Connected to Doug's icon.
Hello, my name is John Fowler. From somewhere in the United States of America is Trucker John OTR. Who knows where I'll be live streaming from? It could be a rest area. It could be a truck stop. Or maybe even a Walmart parking lot. That's right, every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. It's the Trucker John OTR Livestream. That's right. It's going down. It's going down. That's right. It's going down. It's going down. All right. I'm here. I am here in Oregon. Had some technical difficulties. Oh, wow, wait. That doesn't look good. Let's see if that helps. Hey, Kiki Streets! Danny Rock! Where's Jolie? Anyhow, so I'm here at Rice Hill. It's I guess it's Oakland or no, where am I? Oakland is sort of the town, but this is called Rice Hill. It's Rice Hill. I'm parked right between the Flying J fuel bays and the Pacific Pride fuel bays. And if you saw, they're taping this thing off. A little R&R, it looks like a little maintenance. Some of these pumps over here don't look in such good shape. This one right in front of me looks pretty bad, like somebody hit it or something. And then off to my right, of course, is the adult shop. Go in there and get your, your adult stuff. Let's see here if I can get this kind of glare out of here. I don't know. Looks kind of glary. It's glaring today. There's Jolie. Hey. So anyhow, here I am. Like I said, Rice Hill, Oregon. It's a beautiful day out. Partly cloudy and looks like it's going to be a nice warm day. I don't know if you guys want to watch me eat or not. I had to go get some breakfast. So maybe I could turn the camera around while I'm eating. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Danny Nova to Danny Rock. That's right. I always thought Danny Nova was cool. It's like Nova, you know? Cool name. Damn, I got one of these, we call it glam sandwich over at Denny's. I forgot. They really put a lot of stuff on here, man. But anyhow, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, I thought it was kind of funny. They've been having, like on the Weather Channel app, on all the weather apps, all this like, heat advisory, heat thing, and it's like, it's gonna get to 93 today, you know. And I'm like, wow, there's some places where 93 is cool, you know. But anyhow, I eat at Denny's like probably almost every day. If there's one where I'm at, I guess I owe my physique maybe to Denny's. I don't know, but I usually just get. I am trying to count calories, but this meal here probably is my daily calorie for the whole day. I don't know. I usually get an omelet, and the omelets aren't too bad. But I was running kind of late, and I thought maybe I'll get the sandwich thingy because it'd be easier to eat, like a sandwich. And I probably should have just gone with the omelet because the omelets, they're kind of low calorie and they're also filling. I can eat an omelet. An omelet, toast, hash browns, and coffee. That whole meal only adds up to like. I mean, it probably sounds like a lot, but I think it only adds up to like, I don't know, I think it's like 1,000 calories or something. I don't know. And I'm trying to stay, I set my daily goal, I think, at less than, I don't know, 2,200. It probably should be less than that. If I'm really trying to lose weight, I probably should be just on like 1,200 calories a day or something if I really want to lose weight. No, I really do want to lose weight, but anyhow, if I stay under 2,200, I'm not doing too bad. So anyhow, yeah, the overnight low here in Rice Hill probably got into the 50s. Daytime high is going to be, well, I guess it's going to be in the 90s today, but then I looked at it and tomorrow it's going to drop right back down into the 70s. So they're going to have like a 1-day heat wave here. Anyhow, I'm heading south I'm heading down to San Bernardino. I got this load and picked it up in Monroe, Washington, which is just north of Seattle. I'm taking it down to San Bernardino, and the only reason I did it is because I'd been sitting in Sunnyside, Washington for like 4 days because I don't know what. This is really the first time these last, I don't know, couple months I've noticed the freight's kind of fucked up. All this time going through the pandemic, I worked steady. Didn't really notice any difference. And then, coming out of the pandemic and everything seemed fine. And then, I don't know I don't know what the deal is, but it seems like my last 2 stops in Pueblo, I sat there for like 4 days. And then I came to Sunnyside. Because usually when you're in Washington, I can usually get loads out of Sumner all day long. Good paying loads to go to Phoenix, For some reason, there was none of that. There were no loads. So I sat in Sunnyside for 4 freaking nights. And then, so I felt kind of desperate to grab a load. So I grabbed that one out of Monroe. Finally, something popped up and went to San Bernardino, which was a good thing because I want to be down in that area for the 4th of July because I'm going to meet up with my kids on the 4th. So I don't want to be, even if I'm just in Denver or something, it's really hard to get back, on a specific day. So it works out, as far as the logistics of it and being in that area for 4th of July. But the thing is, say, the way that they do the pay, it's from Tuesday to Monday. Whatever load you get from Tuesday to Monday, that's sort of like a pay period. But then, since we don't get paid till Thursday, it's like any fuel purchases you make, they put that on that same pay period, but it goes all the way to Wednesday, which I think is stupid. They should just make it all be, the same. Should be Tuesday to Monday. So anyhow, a lot of times, that's why a lot of times I just sort of take Mondays and Tuesdays off, because I don't want to get fuel. If I've already gotten like a couple of fill-ups during that week, I don't want to have to get more fuel, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I'll try to just stretch out. I'll maybe just take my days off if I can. It just depends on how things work out. But or if I have enough fuel, to get that load on Monday or Tuesday, I'll do it. But anyhow, so I had to get this load, and I was pretty much out of fuel. And so yesterday, well, actually, you see, on Sunday, I was down to like a quarter of a tank. So I knew I was going to have to get fuel. So I'm just like, well, I'll just get 50 gallons. And I just always figure you average around 7 miles a gallon, so that's 350 miles. And so I knew I was going to have to get more fuel. But anyhow, I just got the 50, picked up the load, and then drove all day yesterday, or I only drove like 383 miles because by the time I picked up that load, everything was kind of late. Came down, headed south, and I ended up here. Now today's Tuesday. I pretty much used up all that fuel that I bought. I guess it was yesterday I bought the fuel. I get my days mixed up. But anyhow, because I picked that load up I just picked that load up yesterday. So yeah, I got the fuel yesterday morning before I picked up the load. So so now here we are Tuesday, and now I'm gonna have to get more fuel, and it's gonna, you know, I don't want to. I really want to get fuel. I want to get fuel tomorrow. I don't want to get fuel today. But anyhow, I'm gonna have to get fuel today. So I think I'm just gonna get another 50 gallons. And then tomorrow, on Wednesday, I'll probably fill up or whatever. But so anyhow, that's my deal. Trying to figure out my fuel needs and everything. And then I'm going to be in San Bernardino tomorrow. And then, since tomorrow is only, what, the 30th or whatever? 29th? I'm going to probably just do some little local runs around the San Bernardino area. Or maybe I'll go out to Phoenix. And then on Sunday, which is the 3rd, July 3rd, I went ahead and booked a couple of hotel rooms down in Anaheim. Just cheap Motel 6, but I think it's like right across the street from Disneyland. So we might go to Disneyland for at least maybe one day. We got the game on Monday, which is the 4th, and it's fireworks night. So we're gonna go see the game on on Monday, and then we'll watch the fireworks there. And then Tuesday, so I got motel for Tuesday night. So we'll go back to the hotel. Maybe Tuesday we'll go to Disneyland or something again. Check out all that new Star Wars stuff. Like that. And that'll be my little 4th of July thing. It's already been a whole year, man. Last 4th of July. That's when I think I was in Denver, and I think I flew. Did I fly? Or no? I guess I didn't fly, because kind of confusing, because my son went into the hospital and stuff right around that time too. And then I remember I was in Denver, and I flew back out for that. But for the 4th, I guess I drove out. Anyhow, I haven't checked today's prices here at the pump. I got fuel up in Monroe. It was about $6.50 a gallon. That's before discount. We do get about a 50-cent per gallon discount through Schneider, when we go to Pilot Flying J, and Love's and TA Petro. Those all get about right around 50 cents. It can vary, but so we get that. So anyhow, I'm just stuffing my face here, but apparently there's going to be hearings today, so I'll be done with this. I think it starts at 10 o'clock Pacific time. put those in real quick. So I guess we're to think that maybe since they hadn't planned on doing hearings until I think after the 4th, and then all of a sudden this one popped in, so I guess we got to check it out, see what's so important. See what kind of earth-shattering developments are going on. On my way down here yesterday, just something that kind of pissed me off. Sometimes these fellow truck drivers, like, okay, speed limit is 60 for big trucks here. And I know, like, if you're driving a four-wheeler, I know the speed limit for four-wheelers, I think, is 65, right? So in a four-wheeler, you're probably going to go 70 or whatever, Some people go faster, but okay, fine. And when you're in a big truck, I don't know. I know a lot of guys. If the speed limit is 60, they'll go 70 or they'll go whatever they want. I guess they don't give a fuck if they get a ticket. So for me, I just set my cruise usually at like 62. I'm happy to go 62. Like in a state where the speed limit is higher, 70 or 80 or whatever. The fastest I usually set my cruise control would be 70, because I feel that you can get it's pretty good speed, and you can get pretty good miles, 70 miles an hour, and the fuel mileage doesn't seem to suffer too much, the MPG. But I think the more you go over 70, it's sort of exponentially your MPG really suffers. So anyhow, when I'm in a state like Oregon, the speed limit is 60, so I usually just go like 62. Sometimes just 60, 62, maybe 63, whatever. I don't like to go faster than whatever the cars are allowed. You know what I mean? I feel like that makes you stand out more with the cops. Although, it's hard to know what cops are thinking. And they probably have, they all have, the radar guns or whatever. And they probably just see, like, anything that goes over 65, beeps or so. Anyhow. But yeah, I'm cruising along at like 62, down to 5, Interstate 5. And, and there's trucks, they want to go around me. Fine, go around me. But then there's these assholes that, sometimes I think it's just because they're dipshits, and then other times I'm pretty sure it's intentional. Like they're pissed off at me or something. So instead of going around me and then getting a safe distance in front of me, and then usually once they get about, I don't know, 50 feet in front of me or whatever, I'll flash my headlights and give them a signal that it's clear to come over, and then they'll come over. But some of these assholes, they get around you, and I swear they almost will clip your front left fender, of your truck. And it fucking pisses me off. Whether it's intentional, because they want
sending a signal that they're pissed off because I wasn't going fast enough for them, or whether they're just dipshits and they don't know how to use a fucking side mirror, you know, to see that they're not clear. You don't come over. You're really not supposed to come over until you at least see the license plate, and make sure that license plate is in the middle of the grill. Sometimes the license plates can be off to the side. That's why I usually will I'll wait till I see both headlights, which puts you way out there, or if there's a bunch of four-wheelers behind me and getting all antsy, and the driver flashes his lights, and I could, maybe I don't quite see both headlights, but I can at least see like the middle of the grill. I know it's safe. Then I'll come over, you know. But Kinky Streets, the bad passers, it's all ages. It's all ages, you know. Because I see them. I know who they are. But I will tell you, like yesterday, the one I'm thinking of was a guy driving a Western Express dry van. And I didn't get I don't know if I looked at his age. If I saw the driver when he went by me. But I do notice there's a lot of these Amazon drivers. I mean, for years and years and years, Swift has had probably the worst reputation of their drivers being crappy. And I'm thinking that the Amazon, whoever's pulling Amazon, they're taking over the mantle from Swift, because I've had more incidents with those Amazon drivers than anybody. I don't know. They're just getting drivers from everywhere. From I guess it's easy to pull for Amazon. I don't know. And a lot of those are just, they do look like green, real green assholes. But so look out for the Amazon. If you see someone, now that doesn't mean everyone pulling for Amazon is bad. It doesn't mean everyone pulling for Swift is bad. It doesn't mean everyone driving Schneider or pulling Schneider is a great driver. Every company, or even owner operators, independents, there are good drivers and there are bad drivers. Okay, we all know that. But when you're out on the road, you do see certain companies seem to turn up more. I pulled some Amazon. I guess Swift was doing, Schneider was having us pull some Amazon trailers. That's about the only time I can remember in 12 years that I've been associated with Schneider pulling a different company's trailer. It's always been Schneider. But like last year, I don't know, maybe this year too, I pulled some Amazon, actual Amazon trailers out of their facilities and drove them out. But then I haven't seen that lately, so I don't know if that was just, if they stopped doing that or what. But it's kind of weird how things kind of fluctuate or change. Like, because I remember I would pick up loads out of Kent, Washington. They have out of an Amazon facility there. They would just have you deadhead in and pick up an Amazon trailer and then take it to wherever. Usually it was like Denver or something. And I did probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 of those. But I haven't done anything like that in a long time. I pulled loads with Schneider trailers that were going to Amazon. And you're right about those Amazon loads are almost always really light, which is good and bad. I like light loads, of course, because it saves you, your fuel mileage doesn't go too bad, and I think it is a lot easier on the truck. And since I own the truck, it matters. If I was a company driver, I wouldn't care so much. Not that I don't care about, keeping company trucks in good running condition or whatever. I'm not out to destroy a company truck, but if the company wants me to pick up a 45,000 pound beer load, then I'll, fine, that's on them. If the truck gets all ragged out, that's on Schneider or whatever your company you're with. But for me, being an owner-op, and I own this truck now, free and clear, I want to try to, have it last as long as I can. So I like to get lighter loads because I just feel like it doesn't tear up the trucks as much. The whole, all the stress and strain you put on it when you're pulling those big loads, those heavy loads. But having said that, the bad thing, of course, about a really super light load, because some of those loads are just a few thousand pounds load, or 1,000 pounds. I mean, it might sound heavy to maybe a layman if you say, yeah, I got like a 10,000 pound load. They might think 10,000 pounds, that's a lot of weight. But 10,000 pounds, you could barely even feel that. You don't even feel that when you're pulling it, But the bad thing, of course, is if you're in wind. And so you can't, of course, the heavier the load, the more of a crosswind you could withstand. And so I've had some of these light loads where I've just had to pull over, or find a rest area or a parking area, or try to find just someplace that had some shelter or whatever. Whereas if I was pulling even 35,000 or 40,000 pound load, that amount of wind that stopped that 10 or 12,000 pound load, it wouldn't have stopped it. Now, that doesn't mean it's because you have a 40,000 pound load that you can go through anything. Once you get up to, I've gone through these places, and a lot of times I-80 through Wyoming, and once you start getting where they have the electric signs, those warning signs, once it starts saying like 60 plus, sometimes I've seen it say 70 or 80 plus mile an hour gusts, that's for sure. I don't care how heavy your load is, you need to probably get off the road. And then you'll start seeing trucks that have tipped over, and you're like, yeah, I need to stop. But for the most part, if you're driving a 40,000 pound load, if it says 40 mile an hour plus, no problem. If it says 50 plus, mile per hour gust, you start to think about it. And then once it starts to saying 60 plus, then you're really thinking, okay, where's the next rest area? Maybe and then you'll feel it. If you're in a cross, especially if you have a crosswind, and it starts to knock you around. Because I've had it where a gust will come along and I'll be in the right lane, and it will just, I've been pushed totally into the number one lane from the wind. That's happened to me probably 3 or 4 times in my driving career, where it just totally moved the truck right over. And I was lucky that there was no traffic in that lane next to me. So there would have been nothing that I could do to stop that or prevent that. So at that point, you got to be like, okay, I need to find a place to stop. I need to go park or find an alternate route. Maybe, that doesn't have so much wind, if I can. But a lot of times you're kind of stuck because there is no going around it, and you just have to park and wait it out, And but that's trucking, and that happens every now and then. It doesn't really happen a whole lot, but I would say maybe 2 or 3 times a year where that might happen, where I have to just shut down because of the wind. So here I am. I'm still feeding my face. I've been eating this whole time. I'm down to the hash browns now, which I should not even eat. I know. Calories. But anyhow, so you don't have to see, you guys don't want to see me eat. You can see the guys working on the fuel pumps there. They just shut them all down, and they're gonna service all of them here at Pacific Pride. But so anyhow, that's my sitch. Just up here in beautiful Oregon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm 61. I'll be 62. I feel good. I feel healthy. I think, you know, knock on wood, I don't be driving. I don't know. I wouldn't mind just driving till I'm like 70, I guess, man. I don't know. Because I like it. But anyhow, and I'm thinking about where do I want to like retire to. You know, right now I live in Las Vegas, but I really don't. I'm hardly there. I don't really call it home. You know, I kind of feel like I really don't have a home right now, or this truck is my home. You know, but I was kind of just thinking of getting maybe just a trailer, just a nice trailer, you know, camper trailer, whatever, and then I can just maybe live wherever I want. Because when I'm here in Oregon or Washington, I think, man, I really like it up here. You know, I like the weather. I think it's really pretty. I could just, you know, I could have a trailer and just set up, like right behind here is the Rice Hill RV Park. You know, I could live there. And I could still drive, you know. And then if I get sick of it or whatever, I could move to Washington, you know. And then if I get sick of that, I could move to Colorado. Those are outside of California, which I still love, and I know a lot of people hate California for whatever reasons. I still love California. That's where I was born and raised. I lived the first 59 years of my life there. And, you know, and then my kids live there and stuff. And I think I know Jaylee's going to probably stay in Southern California. And Johnny's going to school up in Eureka. He seems to really like it up there. So I don't know if he might end up moving somewhere else, but yeah, I guess the point is, if I have a trailer, I don't know, I could just move where I want, you know. I don't have to be stuck in Las Vegas, because I really don't like Vegas because of the heat. It's getting way too hot. I mean, it used to be like, you know, to me, Las Vegas was almost just like Victorville or Apple Valley as far as weather, you know. But now, it's more like Phoenix. And Phoenix, I really hate, when I know the truth. Because it just gets too goddamn hot. and it stays hot all night long. You know, like 100 degrees all night long. Whereas, like Vegas used to be more like Victorville, where it would get hot. You'd have your 100-degree days in the summer, of course. It's a desert, right? But it would usually cool down into the 70s or 60s at night. Almost every night. Maybe there were a few nights in August where maybe it would just not cool down as much, maybe into the 90s or something. But that's very rare. It would almost always get at least to the 80s and usually in the 70s and sometimes even in the 60s, you know? So you get a relief, you get a break from the heat. But in Phoenix, places like Phoenix, you don't get a break sometimes. So July, August, September, it's 120 degrees during the day and it'll drop down maybe to 100. It'll stay at 100 all night long. And I hate that, the worst, you know? So, and that's the way Vegas is starting to get. Vegas, like I said, used to be more like the high desert where I grew up. But now it's more like the Phoenix desert. So, I don't really see myself retiring there. But if I had the trailer, let's say if I had a trailer, a nice trailer, I could have it set up there in Vegas for a while, and then I could set it up, you know, kind of like a snowbird, I guess. But I think I would still keep driving. Like Danny says, he's gonna drive till he drops. I don't know. I'll just kind of take it year by year, but I think I can go at least another 5 or 6 years, and then go from there, I guess. Anyhow, this edition of Trucker John OTR is brought to you by AARP, Old People Talk. Oh, you know what? Hey, it's 9:53, so and I should get on the road. I got to get on the road. Got to get down to San Bernardino. I got 866 miles to go. You know, I'll do at least 500-600 a day, and then tomorrow I'll finish it up and get on in there. And then I'll look. There was another load that was a perfect load. I have to see. It was the perfect load. Picks up in San Bernardino tomorrow afternoon and goes to Phoenix on Thursday. That would be actually perfect if I can get that load, and I could have a pretty good pay week. So anyhow, it's 9:54. I think the hearings are going to be starting at 10, I believe. I might be wrong. I don't know if anyone else has information on that or not. But so I guess I'll let you go in case you guys want to watch the hearings or just get on with your life in general, you know. So let's see here. What we'd like to do, what I like to do when I go out is I like to have a little music, and I just like to tell everybody thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Here on the Trucker John OTR Livestream. I'll be coming at you again on Thursday, the good Lord willing, at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Might be in Southern California, I might be in Arizona, but who knows where I'll be. I might be at a rest area. I might be at a truck stop. Or I might even be coming at you live from a Walmart parking lot. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll see you the next time. Everybody have a good day. I am out.